They call me bitter, they call me crazy, but nobody asked what it took for me to survive this. Walked in with love, didn't know it was war. Smiles in my face, but they all
This time I didn't.
Too many lies, too many
He
games.
didn't know that I didn't pay my rent. That I used it to get rid of the baby. So when I schedule my 6 weeks, I can't go because it's during the weekday that I can't take off, because they used to do our schedules 3 weeks ahead of time. So if you had something planned like the following week, you better reschedule and let them know when that schedule is done, and then tell them you need that day off. And I couldn't go back for my 6 weeks. So in my head, the same thing happened when I did it at the group home. Like, I seen it like go down the toilet or whatever, and I'm like, okay, good. Now I can't have, relations with it. So he seen that I was bleeding for the whole 6 weeks or whatever, because I told him like, oh, it's the depot. You know how it is with the depot. If I go too long without the depot, I bleed for these time. And plus, I was not even interested in having sex with him anyways, because I already knew something was going on, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. So now, like, us fighting gets worse. Like, and then it's because of the dog. Like, what he would do is, well, Friday, he would wait till his daughter got there, and then he would wait until, like, everything was, like, make sure we have food and everything like that, and then he wouldn't come back all the way until Sunday. So that dog was in that laundry room for days at a time, because I was so adamant about it. I'm like, I can't take care of these 3 kids that's under the age of 3 by myself on the weekend, plus clean up after a dog that's constantly pooping and peeing. You don't take him out, you don't clean him, you don't do none of that. Now that that's like 4, no. And it was sad, but I just couldn't do it. And then I still had his mom's dog there. It was just, so now he's doing this all the time, where he's just gone all weekend, leaving me with his daughter. And I still took care, like, that's how you can always tell, like, I was taking care of her, because she would get bathed, her clothes would get changed, she would get fed. Because when he usually had her, like, a lot of times, like, he would think because she was like walking and talking by herself, oh, she could just take a shower by herself. No, she was only 3 and still not really cleaning herself like that. So it was so like, I'm doing this all by myself on the weekends. Like, even when my best friend did that, I kind of really had like pulled away from her when she did that whole stupid shit, because it was like, damn, why would you think I would be somebody like your sisters? Like, that's not me. I don't sleep, and I don't sleep around. I'm still cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over this stupid ass. So a lot of times I just sat at home with the kids. So when Christmas comes or whatever, the kids ended up like getting my glasses stuck in the toilet. So our toilet was stocked up, and we had to wait for days for them to actually, but by this time he didn't know that I didn't pay my rent, that I used it to get rid of the baby. So when the day that I'm not there, the people come fix the toilet or whatever when I get back, because I had stayed at my best friend's house for a couple of days. So when we get back, he gives me the eviction notice, like, why are we getting evicted? And mind you, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm making enough money, but our light bill kept coming up to $200-$300. Like, I had to keep coming out. I'm already late 1 month. Now I'm trying to come up with 2, so I had to come up with $1,000, because it was $5,500, like $1,100 for 2 months. And then now the 3rd month is coming up. I'm trying to, but I'm spending money on the bills, and I gotta get, the babies, I gotta get diapers, wipes, and I could not catch up with the rent. So by the time they started the eviction, I was like, once again, I'm just gonna save my money and go look for another apartment, which I did. So this This week we got into a really, really big fight because now I know that Tay girl, I ended up finding some other evidence that he was actually messing with her, because I went to go clean out my car, and mind you, I don't get my hair braided. I always wore wigs, or I had my, you know, my natural hair out back then. And I found this braid in my car, and I was like, okay, my best friend don't be in the car like that, and she doesn't put this in. Who braid is this? So I knew he was having other females in my car, which was also disappointing, because I'm like, you one disrespectful ass mother. You don't help me pay nothing. You don't help me take care of these kids. You watch them for a little bit, wait till I get off, and then you go run the streets like you always do. Now you got the nerves to have a girl in my car. You taking me. I gotta go. Stay tuned.